and say it's a trauma, it's the stuff he's been through, and these other people did him like this. We all knew he needed help. We all knew that he had a problem.
To know me, I am so prideful and so private. It hurt me so bad to have to even protect myself in this type of way. But my marriage has landed me in a very dangerous position. My stepdaughter was just taken by CPS because of her father. CPS and the police have been here 3 times in less than 3 months, and I stood in it with my husband, even though I was scared for my own self. Whatever he wanted me to say, whatever it was, I'm thinking this is my husband. I had everybody around me saying, even after I tried to divorce him the first time, everybody around me says, you can't leave your husband this soon. You said through sickness, through health, you said through good or bad. That's why I came back, but this is going way too far. But it's not even about me, it's about the kids. The stuff that I have to go through with the kids, I have to be witnesses to. I mean, the police at the house, they ask me questions. I don't know how do I lie for my husband. I've never been married before. I'm in love with my husband. I don't want him to get in trouble, so of course I'll be his alibi, but this is going way too far. And now I'm getting mixed all in this. I have been with this man for 14 months. I cannot ruin my entire life for something that this person is doing. I just cannot do it. I tried to get so much help. I asked for counseling in our marriage. We went through 2 different counselors. When I say I love my husband, I don't want to leave my husband. But the positions he keeps putting me in, and it's all over nothing. I keep telling people he needs some help, y'all. I live with him. This is not him. This is not Dwight. This is trauma. This is everything he's been through, but just not the kids. I have to advocate for the kids. And I can't go down for what he's doing. So they took our daughter. And I'm just sitting there like, do I speak up? Do I be quiet? What do I do? But I caught this man. I caught this man forcing our 12-year-old son to cover for him, his son, to cover for him. He had him lying. I recorded it. He was coaching our son to lie on me, and I had to record it. And it's this shit. I try to tell everybody he needs some help.
Whoa. What? Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, hell no.
That's a whole bag of Nah, I'm not no drug connoisseur. What is that? Crack? No, that's not crack. It ain't hard. Cocaine. That's what it is. Cocaine. Look how big the bag is. What? Oh.
Oh my God.
Nope. Divorce. For better or worse, my ass. Divorce.
Everybody, he needs some help. And ain't nobody would have fucking listened because he got the.
And I got it blurred out because YouTube with the drugs and all that shit, you gotta be careful. So, but she poured the substance in her hand. And then she took that same hand and called herself wiping her nose. Now, Amy. Now, you done came on here trying to expose your husband, but it's giving. You're snorting lines, girl. You're snorting them damn lines.
This shit right here. I told everybody, y'all gotta help him. He is spiraling. I'm in here with him. I'm trying to love him through it.
Always been about the kids. Now you want to speak? I'm still blocked up, so I can't see what you're saying. But now you want to speak because he brought you into it? Girl! It's everybody else's fault? Wow! So you just don't think any of us fell for the antics either, right? None of us fell for the narcissism. Are you crazy, Amy? Amber? What is it? Like, are you serious right now? You call me crazy, right? You said I was jealous. You said I wanted him when it's always been about the damn kids. And now you want to sit here and cry and sit here and be like, it's because of what everybody else did to him. No, it's because of what he does to people. Shit, I was just first. I was collateral damage. Let's call Royce crazy and people will believe it because I'm baby G.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. If Amy coming online crying like that, now I kind of see. Now, first of all, Royce, your ass is crazy. But if everything everybody's saying about Dwight Howard is true, then I can see why the women that has messed with him, they cuckoo for Cocoa Puff.
Just like he told you that video of him talking about what happens in his bed was AI, that ain't AI. But y'all just wanted to sit there and believe it. You know that wasn't AI. You sit here and you believe what you want to believe because...
And that's the problem. That's what most women do. You believe what you want to believe instead of seeing it for what it is. Now, by the way Royce is talking, he was showing her exactly who he was, but she chose to just block all that shit off. Like, nah, everybody that's coming online talking about my man, that y'all just hating. This is past ex, they bitter. Right? They lying. It can't be. They was the problem, not him. And see, women gotta get out of that. He's going to be better with me. No. Because it seemed like his ass ain't fixed who he is as a person. So he just keep hopping from woman to woman to woman, and he just keep fucking these women up. And these women need to wake the hell up who keep dealing with him. People keep telling y'all, this is Dwight Howard. The man got secrets. Is sexuality in question. Is this somebody you really want to be dealing with? And if he is dealing with his sexuality, I can see why the cocaine probably would come into the play, because I feel like most men who deal with their sexuality to cope with not living out in their truth, they'll turn to drugs because you're trying to run from something. And that's what it seemed like to me. It seemed like to me Dwight Howard is running from his sexuality. Brother, just come on out the closet. Just come on out.
It served you. It was never about the kids. You are saving face. You don't want to go down with him. So now you're speaking out and saying, I ain't got nothing to do with this. Yes, you do. Because you're sitting here, oh, these are my stepkids. I'm his wife. Then why are you going overseas and leaving these children by themselves in a big house? And no, let's not sit here and say, oh, there was someone always there. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. And you know it wasn't. And also, don't sit here and be talking shit like, I know you talked to Royce, Tiffany. You damn right she talked to me. I'm that friend. I talk back. That's me. Yeah, I'm that person. I'm a talk. So, as I pull into my driveway, just letting y'all know, do not fall for it. Do I feel bad for her? I wouldn't say that I feel bad for her. I do not have any type of like, I don't have any sympathy. I don't have any empathy. And the reason I say that is because,
well, that means you don't feel bad for her. The fuck? You doing all this beating around the bush? You don't feel bad for her. The end.
Because we tried to tell you.
But see, the thing with that, see, what I learned, most people want to learn the hard way. You could tell somebody until they black and blue in the face, hey, watch yourself. You know, this person been a little sketchy. We all, as a woman, we all know how other women are. We all know. Oh, she just hating. She lying. She just lying. She still want that nigga. She don't want nobody else to have him, so she lying. Okay. I mean, yes, you got some people that'll do that. You do. But when a person has truly experienced this person and they over this person, I ain't talking about somebody that's crazy and they're doing their thing just to not see their ex move on. No, somebody that genuinely want to warn the next person, like, hey, I was with this person and this is all that I went through. Watch it back. They just want to put you on game. And shit, Royce said, hey, Amy, we warned your ass. And Amy was just, she didn't want to believe it. Like most people don't. They don't want to believe it. They want to see for themselves. And she see for herself. And now that you see, you better get your ass out the house.
And we tried to tell you because we were trying to save our kids. But to see someone sit here and still make excuses for this person and blame it on other people and say it's a trauma, it's the stuff he's been through, and these other people did him like this. We all knew he needed help. We all knew that he had a problem. We all knew that he was a narcissist and manipulative. We all knew that he could piss on you and say it's rain. We knew it. You just didn't want to listen. So, do I feel bad for her?
Royce just say no. Damn. Cause it don't take this long to say no, I don't feel bad. Or yes, I do feel bad. But all this hesitation is given no.
I really don't even know how to answer that question. I don't wish that on anybody, but sometimes you have to experience, sometimes you got to experience things for you to really be able to put yourself in someone else's shoes. So for that, I
always hear people say that, sometimes you just got to see it for yourself, but some shit I'm not trying to experience. If you already went through the heartache and pain and I seen what it did to you, I'm smart enough to see you from a distance and say, that right there, yeah, nah, I don't want no parts of that. I'm good.
That she had to almost get in our shoes, and I say almost because she's not a mama. She don't have a dog in the fight.
Well, now see, that's where Amy have the upper hand. All right, that's where Amy have the upper hand because she get the if she do decide to divorce that White, she at least get to leave without any connection to his ass. Just like the ex basketball player, she got to leave without having a baby for him because once you had that baby, oh, that's it. You stuck with that nigga for life. So for the women who dealt with the White and didn't have kids for him, you was able to be blessed and walk away without still being attached to his ass.
But I don't feel bad for her only because she's still pointing the finger back this way. Like, she was different. You're not different. You were just another one.
Yeah, I just said that, I don't know where women get that from. But he did that with y'all though. He ain't gonna do that with me. Oh, oh. He'll do what you do. When you get with somebody, they supposed to want to change for themselves. They don't supposed to want to change for you. Because if they trying to change for you, then they putting up a mask and they being a fraud. No, you gotta change for yourself. And obviously Dwight never wanted to change for himself. He just wanted to find a woman that was gonna tolerate his bullshit. I'm so tired of people getting into relationships unhealed. And then you expect the person you get with to try to heal you. Ain't nobody signing up to be your goddamn therapist. That is a draining task. Nobody want to do that. You're supposed to enter into a relationship wanting to give love and wanting to receive love. Anything outside of that is bullshit. Ain't nobody putting up with that.
And it's going to happen again. He's going to manipulate somebody else and, say that all of us did this and we used him. And, of course he is. Why wouldn't he?
Amy, wipe your eyes and just pack your bags and leave. You don't have no baby with the man. I will be out that door so fast. Especially you don't have no kids. Girl, pack your bags and get the fuck